Hi there, folks. What's up? This is Commerce64. How you guys are doing today? So I'm back again with another video, and for today's video, I'm going to be talking about, in my opinion, the best Teen Titans episode of all time ever. And this is just my personal opinion and what I think, and you guys can let me know if you agree with me or you don't. Now, before I tell you what the best episode is, I'm going to say, I was a huge fan of the Teen Titans animated series that aired back in 2003, the 2003 animated series. I have the complete series right here. Yep, all three of them right here. So apparently the first one, the first season I think I got off from FYE back when that was still around in my area. Well, I got it from FYE in downtown. And the last four seasons, I basically got them off of Amazon. And I've had these DVDs for almost, I guess, a long time now. I've had them since, I want to say, the early 2010s, or yeah, the early 2010s. Kind of going into the mid 2010s. But I've had these DVDs for a while, so I think they probably hold up. So yeah, I was a huge fan of the Teen Titans. Like I said before, I was a huge fan of the 2003 animated series for a long time, back when it used to air on Cartoon Network, and I used to see a lot of episodes. And apparently, I did have somewhat of a crush on Starfire, and you know, hey, I thought she was freaking cute, and she kind of is. Well, the character in general, well, in the comics, yeah, she's just a freaking baby. And I was rooting for her and Robin to like get together, and fun fact, they finally did in the final movie of Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo, which I think was okay send off to the series. Now I do think it will be, many of us have been wanting to see the series make a comeback, make a return. Now yeah, we got that Teen Titans versus Teen Titans Go movie, which was man. It was fun, right? And now, not to make anybody mad or anything, and I'm sorry if anybody gets offended, but I am not a fan of Teen Titans Go. I just don't like it. I just think that it does disservice to the original series. I actually thought those DC shorts back in during the DC Nation on Cartoon Network, I thought those were actually somewhat better. I mean, they weren't too goofy. Like Teen Titans Go, just yeah, it doesn't take itself seriously, and yeah, it's a kids show. But to be honest, kids shows they can be better. No, Teen Titans Go, it has some okay moments, but overall it's just not that great. Sorry. And a lot of people have been wanting to see the series make a comeback, like a season 6 or get some type of revival, and I can definitely see it happen. If Samurai Jack and X-Men, the 1992 anime series, if those shows can get like a revival, like Samurai Jack got an extra season to like conclude the storyline, Jack's story, and sorry, but that was still somewhat a continuation. And X-Men '97, yeah, it's a sequel to 1992 X-Men animated series. I don't know if it's still going on, probably, or season 3 is in development. But if those shows can get like some type of sequel or revival, then the 2003 Teen Titans animated series definitely can. And I can see potential on stuff they can do. They can like bring in like a whole other DC characters who were actually a part of the Teen Titans, like Wonder Girl or Blue Beetle or Supergirl, I think, and Superboy. Yeah, he was. Who else? Kid Flash. Oh, he did appear in a couple episodes. But I do think maybe they can make it like an honorable member, and maybe they can probably bring Tara back somehow, or In the last episode, things changed. We don't know if that really was Tara or something. It probably was her, but just she lost her memory. Maybe they do something where she gets her memory back. I don't know. But I would like to see the 2003 anime series do get some kind of revival or something. But anyways, with all that out of the way, now we can get on to the mean and greet video. Sorry if I ramble on too long. My bad about that. So now we can get on to the real meat of this video of, in my opinion, what is the best Teen Titans episode. And that episode is, drumroll please, the best Teen Titans episode, in my opinion, is Winner Takes All. Yep. Winner Takes All was this really fun episode. You know, it really was. I mean, all the Teen Titans episodes are fun, but I think Winner Takes All was just a blast. It was just... So, the plot of the episode is that, so Robin, Beast Boy, and Cyborg, along with four other heroes, Speedy, Hotspot, I think that's his name, Wildebeest, Aqualad, and Gizmo. Those 8 characters, they're all teleported to another dimension, and by this character by the name of, I think what's his name, Master of Champions, hold on. I have it on my tab, but I forgot his name. Oh yeah, Master of Games. That's his name. So apparently, Master of the Games, what happened is he teleports all the characters to like this dimension, and he has them compete in like some kind of tournament to test to see who's the greatest hero. Now it has been a long while since I've seen that episode, but I do remember a lot of stuff from the episode, and I actually really remember really liking it. And you know, if my memory serves correctly, I do remember certain things how the story did play out. Yeah, so they get teleported to this like alternate dimension where, you know, by Master of Games, and he has to participate to see who's the real hero, and they fight each other. And then honestly, I think seeing the heroes like fight against each other in the episode was pretty kind of cool. Seeing Aqualad go up against Speedy, Wildebeest go up against Beast Boy, and Cyborg go up against Gizmo, and I think Robin went up against Hotspot. I don't know. I don't remember too much, but yeah. So they fight against each other, and then apparently later on it's revealed that the Game of Champion, that the Master of Games, that he was actually only brought them to the dimension so he can try to like take their powers and use them for his own purposes or something. Yeah, because so a couple of the characters win the first match. I think Robin, Speedy, Wildebeest, and Cyborg win events to the next round, and then later on Cyborg he gets like an awkward feeling, a bad feeling about this, and he tries to see what's going on. He tries to convince Robin to help him, but Robin thinks that he's just trying to trick him to for the next round that he can easily beat Robin. Like, because earlier in the episode, they were all playing like this card game, and Robin got mad because he kept losing. Cyborg kept beating him. And I think Starfire told him, "Hey, winning isn't everything," and that will come into play later on at the end of the episode. So yeah, so Cyborg, Game of Champion, Master of the Game, she says that the losers who are defeated are sent home back to that dimension, but that's a lie because he actually has them captured in his jewel thing. And so then like later on, so as Cyborg, he continues to try to find what happened to Beast Boy and some things about Master of the Games, and then he finds Master of the Game's true intention, and he captures Cyborg. And then the next day, like when the tournament continues, he says that Cyborg won't be participating because he was disqualified. Saying that Cyborg was disqualified for trying to sabotage some of his fellow champions. So some of the other contestants, and Robin was like, he should have played fair. And so it's basically a 3-on-3 with Robin, Wildebeest, and Speedy. So and they duke it out as Robin, Speedy, and Wildebeest duke it out. I think Wildebeest gets taken out first, and then lastly Speedy, and leaving Robin to be the winner. And then and then Robin actually getting the message, hey, where's my prize? And Game Master tells him, you don't get a prize, and he reveals his two intentions. But and Game Master, he managed, since he captured all the other heroes except for Robin, he gains their powers and abilities. However, Robin, sure, while he not having powers, but he is able to defeat him in some way because he has martial arts and stuff. You know, yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing you think about. Batman and his rogue alley of heroes, like the Batman family. They may not have powers, but they got gadgets, gizmos and stuff like that. But also, one of the greatest things that they also have is they know martial arts. Batman, Robin, Batgirl, all the other members of the Batman family, they know martial arts. At least is what I think. Well, I know Damien knows martial arts, so that does come into play and help them out in certain situations. And so yeah, and Robin, he managed to break the jewel thing from Masters of the Games, and freeing the other heroes. And Cyborg's like, "See, I told you there was something about this tournament thing." Yeah. And Masters of the Games, he's kind of upset. He's like, "How could this happen?" And Robin says, "Winning isn't always everything," which I said, like I said, was going to play again, come into play later. That's kind of cool because winning isn't everything. Sometimes it's about having fun. So they managed to defeat Master of Games, and Robin makes everyone an honorary titan, and Gizmo, he got one, but Cyborg was he was like, cool, but Cyborg was like, give me that, you're not a good guy. And he's like, and Gizmo was like, oh. Yeah, the interaction between Cyborg and Gizmo was just hilarious. When they first met, Cyborg pretty much just hated the dude because of how, what he did to him, And even at the beginning of the this episode where they first met, Cyborg was like, "Yo, hey, what is he doing there? He's not a good guy." And Gizmo was like, "What's wrong? Fred might kick your butt or something." And they actually went up against each other in the tournament. Yeah, it was a funny episode, And at the end of the episode, you know, everyone gets sent home and you do notice that all the characters that were teleported to the dimension were all male characters. And at the end of the episode, and when after all the heroes were sent home, Robin and them were sent home. Apparently, Starfire, Raven, and a couple other female characters are actually teleported. So Master of the Games, his gem is, I guess Master Gem, he somehow survives, and his gem thing is back to normal. And we see that he's doing the same thing again, but only with female characters this time, And at the end of the episode, Starfire is like, Raven, I got a bad feeling about this. So yeah, this goes that, he's just basically doing this whole cycle again, but this time he's doing it with female characters. I do kind of wonder how that would have played out. Well, I guess even though we never saw what happened with the female characters, but we can assume the same thing probably happened. The female characters, they eventually found out his true purpose and defeat him, and they get teleported back because the next episode, things are kind of back to normal. Man, I do kind of wonder who are the other female characters. Well, we know it was Starfire, Raven, and Terra, but we could assume maybe Jinx was one of them, and maybe some of the other female characters in the Teen Titans animated series, like Killer Moth's daughter. I don't know if she was there, or the pink hair girl with the caveman guy, Granark. I think that's his name. Yeah, but I would have loved, and I wonder if maybe Wonder Girl was probably one of them. What else? But overall, Winner Take All, in my opinion, is by far, hands down, the best Teen Titans episode. Okay, and I know Titans together, the fun episode before things change. The episode things change. that episode was kind of is cool because it was a great finale because it shows all the characters teaming up and fighting against the bad guys and putting them to them once and for all. That was by far, yeah, that episode was cool, but I still think, in my opinion, that Winner Takes All is by far the number one best. I'll gladly fight, or even die on that hill. Winner Takes All is just an overall episode. Like, the characters, like, seeing, like, stuff involving tournaments are always fun to see. Like, in the Dragon Ball series, or the Naruto series, or the My Hero Academia series, where, like, tournament battles are just all just fun to see. And other animes are like Yu Yu Hakusho show and Flame of Recca and many, many, many other series. Even like with Pokemon and like Yu-Gi-Oh, Metabots and Blade, or the whole concept of a tournament is just fun to see. Everybody they're fighting it, and we also see that a lot of fighting games: Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, King of Fighters, Dead or Alive, Virtual Fighter. The list can go on and on. And that's pretty much all. I just love tournaments. Something involving tournaments, whether it's in a show or something. That's one of the reasons why I love this episode, because it was just great. A lot of fun, and a few fun moments thrown in there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Winner Takes All is the best Teen Titans episode, hands down? Or do you think there are other episodes that are better than it? Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. And I'll be seeing you guys later. I got more upcoming videos coming up in the future, and you'll like them. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Sorry. Man, I cannot talk. I'm all over the place. Well, it happens. So, yeah, that'll be it. See you guys later. This is Commerce 64. Peace out. Go, Teen Titans, go!